Hi there, I'm April Sawtelle and welcome to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is just a little segment on the First This Then Also series. I'm going to try to get a little decluttering done, and if you haven't watched any of the videos, I'm going to link them down below. A bit about decluttering, cleaning, organizing, all in my sewing room. Just want to get my sewing room in order. I want to get rid of anything I don't want. So I'm going to clean this area right here beside me. I don't have a whole lot of time today to do it, but I'm going to see how much I can get done in 30 minutes. I'm going to pull all this stuff up on the floor, and I'm going to put this all right on top of the sewing table here. And I'm just going to sort through it. It's my little shelf here, my sign. If you follow that down, see what all that stuff is there. So I'm going to just take care of that little tiny area today. Put that to 30. Let's do this. Okay, I'm just going to start right now by putting everything on the table. I'm just going to do a really quick vacuum right here and get all that dust pulled up. I think before I get started, I'm just going to wipe this floor down here. It is really dirty. Okay, so everything's been taken out, but you can see it's pretty dirty right there. I am going to just clean that all up real quick. Okay, this is a frame of a family picture that I need to fix, so I can keep that right here. I have quite a lot of pictures I do need to fix with frames. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this right back down there. That is just a picture. I know in my long arm room, I have some frames in there too that I need to redo. I think I am going to put that on my list of things to do and do it soon. Get those hung back up. I have a humongous picture wall, and apparently sometimes when we shut the door or something, they've fallen in the past. So I'm the one that hung them up. I didn't hang them up that good. But just need to get those back in the frames and on that wall. But I do need to dust this as I go here. Everything is very dusty and hair. 2 dogs and 2 cats, and they make a lot of hair. Let me show you what this is. I bought this, and it's just big pieces of poster board in different colors. And I did that. It's funny how it's kind of like, you know, it looks kind of old, wrinkly. I don't know why it's in the box. I did this to use as backgrounds when I'm filming things. I haven't used it yet. Do I need it? I'm going to give it a little longer. Oh, look, it's even got like some, my house does not have moisture, and that's what it appears. It appears it has moisture on it. That's weird because we don't have any moisture in the house. It's not a damp sort of a house. So I don't know. I'm going to keep it a little longer. Maybe I'm going to use it for some, I really wanted it so I could like put something on it and take a picture. And I thought it looked really pretty as a background. I'm going to keep it. I bought it. I just haven't used it yet. Out of sight, out of mind. Now I see it. Maybe I'll use it. Get ready for some colors to show up in my filming here. Well, let's hope we can get ready for some colors while I'm filming. Then you'll know that I'm using it. All right, what else do we have here? I still need to dust even this. It's just dusty. Okay. This is a light set that I planned on putting up here in my sewing room. I put this in my kitchen as my kitchen light. I'm going to just explain how this works. I'm not going to show it all to you because I want to give a big hurrah later when I'm all done doing everything I want to do. Let me just explain. I bought these lights to go up here in my sewing area. Now, I put these lights this way. Can you see these lights? Okay, I just wanted bright lights. I still have to get this up, but see, by seeing this, maybe this is something I can get my husband to put up really soon for me. Okay, these lights are in this direction on the other side of this quilt right here. That's my kitchen. this is my kitchen too. So I've taken half of the kitchen for my sewing area. This countertop used to be part of my kitchen. Years ago it was connected, but we've just had it just like a countertop in our kitchen. But remember, I've been sewing for a long time. I have had this half for a long time. So it's not like we're living any differently, except I have a middle rod dividing it. It used to be just an open area, and I had my sewing machines all over to this side, and it was just very cluttery. I mean, it was pretty if you could just see just that part of it. But when you would walk in my house, you would go, whoa, you have a lot of sewing stuff. Now you don't see that. So now when you're on that side, you don't see what's going on over here. And for me, for filming and stuff, and it's just nice to have my own little room, you know. And I always wanted to be in my kitchen anyway because I'm just a kitchen person. I'm always in my kitchen. I barely sit in the living room. It's just, I always sit out here. I'm always at my desk. I have my office over here and all that. And that's where you'll find me the most. So anyhow, right now in our home, it doesn't matter. We're not all about looks, right? Because it needs to be functional. And for it to be functional, these are not the most desirable kitchen lights. And these, we bought all kinds of extra light bulbs because there's 6 light bulbs. They're not your typical light bulbs. So I said, let's just get them while we get this. So in case we ever need a light bulb, we have them. And of course, we couldn't just buy, a couple of extra light bulbs. Had to get a whole bunch. So that's okay. I have enough forever. I have a lot of space now in these cabinets. Remember, I cleaned them. I'll insert a picture so you can remember. If you didn't watch those videos, I will also link them below, but I'll show you how empty they are. I think I can put a lot of this stuff inside of the cabinets. Then it probably wouldn't get so dusty either. Of course, it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this down. Hang up lights. I am a huge note taker, and I take these on all these scrap papers. I'm pretty good about holding on to it, and then I save them. Of course I do. Of course I save every note. That's a whole nother story. I do save them though. So I'm going to just write hang up lights, and I need to use that paper. Not that this is going to help me with this sort of a list, but I'm going to write use poster board. Okay. The poster board, I'm going to put a little note over by my desk and tack that onto my computer to help me remember. Okay, for now, I am going to put these lights in the cabinet if they fit. There's so much room down there, you guys. Okay. Plenty of room. These are just bags, so that's going to get all squished up. Look at that. I have a whole section here. And I have a whole section here. Okay, let me dust this off. Got this at Joann's. Okay, this is dated 3/30/23. So I got this about a year ago. This is Pellon for t-shirt quilts. I had talked to the guy who sews. If you want to check out his channel, check that out below. He's got a great channel. So his name is Sean. Sean had said to use this sort of Pellon to make t-shirt quilts. He has a video for that if you want to jump on his site and watch that. I'll link that down below as well. So I got this to make t-shirt quilts, and I have it, and I will keep it because I will be making t-shirt quilts. I have a lot of these kind of stabilizers in that shelf there that I showed you last time. I'm going to put this right there with those. Try to put like with like. Okay, that's done. So these are the frame pieces for that poster that I had that family collage in. So all I needed to do was glue them into place, and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them back down there with that as well. This should not have been there. This is just a bolt of white fabric. Yeah, not a good place to leave it out down there. It's a little dusty and ready. That should have been downstairs with my fabric. So that's going to go down there, and I will put this over here for now. Dusty. Oh, yes. These are my slotted trimmer rulers. I did a video on these. I love them. I haven't really made anything that I needed to trim down half square triangles lately, so I haven't used them lately. I did just do a half square triangle quilt, but they're really large quilt blocks, and I didn't need to trim those ones down. I just used a ruler for that one, and I only had 9 blocks. So these are going to stay in the box. I do keep rulers right there to the right of that sewing machine. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this box right over there. Like with like, they will all be together. So I just tucked them right there in the back for now, and I will call that good for right now. Okay, so I think in the last video I made, I had said I had some of this foam and I threw some out because I hadn't used it. I'm going to keep this. This is a big piece and this is a big piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll this up. I'm going to put this down in where I have all the stabilizers and stuff. I think that I will be able to use this in some bags. So what the problem is to not collect any more, knowing that I have enough. By doing all of this, I'm seeing things like out of sight, out of mind. Now I know I definitely don't need this when I'm ready to make a bag and I want to use this. Okay, next is this. I love this. I bought this probably a year ago because just like that poster board, I thought, oh, that'll be nice. I can have a different ironing mat once in a while in my videos, and I can have a different cutting board. It'll just look nice on the videos. Haven't used it. I'm gonna. I'm going to put this right back here. That's right beside my ironing board, so that's going to be in a good spot for me. Next is this. I had shown this in one of the videos too. I use this for my, when we're painting or something and I need to just not get the paint on my mat, I'll just use this. Plus, one of my granddaughters had made this when she was over here, so it's just kind of fun to pull out. And this is going to go right back down where I just put that other piece. All right, this. So I bought this at a yard sale. It was brand new. What this is a toilet paper roll holder plus a magazine holder. Now, all of a sudden, I just had an idea for it. Let me see. Liked it way too much. I didn't need it for the purpose that it was made for. And at that moment, I was going with a silver and yellowish look. Thought maybe I would do a sewing room up above my garage in. And remember, I told you that story, and I decided not to go that route. So right in front of me, I have a light that the stand is broken. I'm going to show you that. So this light, and here's the base, and that is broken. So I've had to tie it up to use it. I really do need a better lighting system in here. And when I give you the whole tour, you'll see. But watch, can I do this? So close. Oh, yes. Why, yes, I can do that. It did fit. Oh, I'm so happy about that. So now I have a light stand. I'm just going to put this with it because I am going to have my husband play around with it for a minute and see if he can fix it. I tried and tried. I couldn't fix it. And now look. Now I have a nice little place to put some more stuff. More stuff. More stuff. I knew I liked this for some reason. It's really sturdy. It's not going to fall over. It's really, really great. I'm so happy at that now. I'm so happy I found a use for it. It was way too cool for me to pass up at that yard sale. Okay, I'm going to push that back into place here. My goodness, was that awesome, guys. That is so great that worked out. The container, it was just so sturdy, so rugged. I'm so happy I was able to use that. Plus, I might be able to stick some of my, selfie sticks. And I have so much stuff over here. It's all in front of me. You can't see it. It's at the edge of the table. And it's just lined up with lights. But I am going to show you that sometime. But I might be able to stick a lot of different things inside of that container. So, yes, that was an awesome score. I have, 20 of these containers in another room. These were one of my bright ideas. that didn't turn out so bright. And I was so worried that I had not bought enough. I think I bought 5 packs of these. So I got 10 ropes, $10 per pack. I got these at a store that sells garden parts. So these are heavy duty rope ratchets. I don't think I have a use for them. Too late to bring the ones I hadn't opened back. The ones I did open, what they are is they just thought it would be great to hang my quilts on. It's a tether system. And you can, tether it up, tether it down like this. It's too hard to hang them on this. So I just use hangers that have clips now. I hang them up on a rod like this. And I just use the pants hangers. Yeah, that's what I find works best for me. Even outside, I hang them around my little screen houses and stuff when I want to hang outside quilts. The pants hangers hang great on that. I don't have one that I use right here handy, but let me just show you what I mean. These, and then you clamp them, and I clamp it like in 3 or 4 spots, and I hang them up over the hook. That works better. So, I need to get rid of stuff. I don't need these. I'm going to ask my husband if he needs them. I don't think he needs them. I think they're going to leave my house. Okay, let's leave that open though. What else we got? This little box. What's in here? What kind of goodies? Wow, that's really a dirty basket. Let me wipe that out real quick. Looks like somebody got that one too close to the fire. Oops. I think what it was, before it was a container that ended up over here, it was probably something that we had stored food or something in, and it was over by the stove. And instead of throwing it away, I can find a use for stuff. So, maybe I don't even need this container. We'll see. Okay. This is so dusty. It's okay. We're just going to deal with it. Oh, so there we go. There's one of them. I did hang it up because I also have one of those black rods I just showed you. I have a black rod here. That one divides the room, and that's where I keep the quilt. I had this tether system. Here's the circle shower hook that I used. And then you could push the button and lower it. Too complicated for me. I'm not a complicated person. If it requires much trying to figure it out, I just can't do it. Well, can I do it? I guess I don't want to do it. I just like things easy. Slip in, slip out, slip on, slip off type person. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of those. And then I was into clamping my quilts. Bought all these clamps on. Had to have them. And that failed too. That didn't work for me. They were cool. You just push this button and you can slide that and then grab your quilt. Oh, I know why I had these. When I first started my YouTube channel, I had some white dividers. And I had them behind me. And they still are behind me. But we put a board in front of it, which is my display wall. But behind that is a white room divider. And it's got the, almost like the paper white slats inside. So anyways, what I used to do is I would use these to hang because they were short, hold it from the top, hold it from the sides, and I could display quilts that way. That's why. But you know what I was thinking the other day? I was thinking during my whole mission here and between this channel and my other channel, Hanging with April, if you haven't checked that out, jump over there and check that out. That's like cleaning, decluttering, organizing, weight stuff, just small talk. Just all small talk. Nothing to do with sewing. Just the everyday stuff that I'm doing when I'm not doing this. Okay. So I was thinking the other day, what if I took those white dividers? It just doesn't look good from my kitchen to this side. And I saw some pictures the other day that I was going through. The pictures were of the room when the white dividers were there. And it actually looked really fine. It looked fine. It was bright. It made it bright on that side instead of the quilt. Now, then I thought, what if I just put the room divider back there and still keep my quilts hanging over here? It might still brighten it up because it's all white and it's got the pretty wallpapery kind of a look. So I might end up doing that. We'll see. I'm just trying to brighten it up a little over there. I don't think that even with me having that white divider there that I would ever use these. I don't think so. I think I'm going to give those back to my husband. I know he'll want those. And I think they were a pretty penny. And I think he got them at Home Depot. Super simple. See those clamps right there? You just squeeze them and you clamp them. Those are my kind of clamps. They don't take a lot of thought process. These ones, you have to push this in and squeeze it, push this in. See what I mean? Like it's going to take me a minute. Okay. Don't push this in and just hold that and you can go back and forth. Anyhow, I guess that is pretty easy. I just figured it out. I don't need them. Head no. So these go to my clamps that I do use. I need to keep those. These I don't need. I can get rid of those. I don't need this little bungee cord. I don't need this little bungee cord. I don't need this clothespin. And I do need to wipe down the dust. This is leaving, guys. I'm so excited. Okay. This is staying as far as I know, but we're still going to think about that. Okay, I need these little pieces of red fabric close to me. I use them. Okay, so I do use this fabric right here. These are just for displays. I like to have them handy if I want to show something. One thing I don't like is I don't like this wall to be empty. So when my project's not hanging up there, I just try to hang something behind me. So that's what these come in handy for. And that is a piece of fabric that's going to be on one of my coming up projects. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the shelf. Let's see what's in here. One of my subscribers in the beginning had asked me if I could long arm her quilt. And I wasn't comfortable doing that because I am just free motion. You know, I don't know. I just don't feel like I am ready to do that for people. I'm not professional in any way or form. But I found somebody that could do it. Long story short, I brought the quilt. We met. It was so fun. We met at Dunkin' Donuts. I brought the quilt to a long armor that I know. She quilted the quilt. We met back up. And anyways, she had given me the same fabric that she had made her quilt with. So I was really excited. And she also gave me a pattern. And I had kept this out for a long time. But I think I'm going to just put this with all of my fabric downstairs. I don't think it's something I'm going to get to right off for a project. So I'm going to just put it away. Okay, in here I have, these are just jelly rolls. I had thought I was going to make a project with it and I didn't end up doing it. I brought it up and I didn't do it. I started cutting things up and then I put it away and never got back to it. I don't know if you guys remember watching one of my videos when I was doing my first this, then also my coffee had spilt. I can see that I missed a lot of places when I wiped it up. Remember how I said, I don't drink coffee over here because I am just going to spill it. Sure enough, on camera, went right over, all over the place. When I was just wiping down the floor, I noticed I had missed a lot of spots from back then. Okay, this is going downstairs to fabric. And it'll get put away. It'll get taken out of the box and put away. This is going to the garage. And my husband's just going to keep the yellow clamps and the rest is leaving. These little clamps, I'm going to keep them. They go to my big silver ones and I will use those. Those can go right in here. Okay, done with this container. Well, 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 look at that shelf. That sound means that my time is up and look how much I got accomplished. Boy, does that feel good. I hope this video inspired you and motivated you. I hope you're doing a little decluttering and organizing as well. If you want to ever see anything more than just sewing room organization, jump on over to my other channel, Hanging with April. I'll be decluttering, organizing, adventures, all kinds of fun things. You can check that channel out. I'll put the link below. That's called Hanging with April. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I would love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember to keep it simple. Have a great day. Bye.